Have you ever imagined waking up one day and suddenly all the prices has fewer zeros? Have you ever imagined waking up one day and seeing that all the prices around you suddenly have fewer zeros? Your favorite drink that used to cost 10k rupiah now costs only 10 rupiah. At first glance, well, it might sound like a miracle. Everything looks cheaper. But of course, the truth is not that simple. This is exactly what the Indonesian government is planning to do through the redenomination of the rupiah, removing a few zeros from the currency to make transactions simpler and the economy more efficient. But is this step really necessary? And what would it mean for ordinary people like us? Hi everyone, my name is Anindya Fauziah from class 11.5 at SMA Negeri 3 South Tangerang City. In this video, I will invite you all to try to think critically and share ideas about whether the Rupiah redenomination decision is the right step for Indonesia through a hortatory exposition that I will explain. Redenomination is a process of simplifying a country's currency value without changing its real economic worth. Indonesia's Ministry of Finance and Bank Indonesia have recently announced plans to draft a bill for Rupiah redenomination, aiming to strengthen this nation's financial image and efficiency. While it may sound like a technical economic move, this policy could have a big impact, both positive and negative, on our daily lives. So now let's talk about it. First, the benefits. Redenomination can make our currency look more stable and easier to use. Right now, Indonesia's rupiah has too many zeros, making transactions complicated, both in cash and in financial systems. For example, typing extra zeros can easily cause accounting mistakes or even system errors. By cutting 3 zeros, like 1,000 rupiah became 100 and 10,000 becomes 10 rupiah. It doesn't change the value, but it makes everything simpler. Another benefit is international confidence. When foreign investors or tourists see large numbers on our currency, they might think the rupiah is weak, even though that's just a matter of denomination. A cleaner, simpler currency could help strengthen Indonesia's image in global trade and investment. However, redenomination also brings serious challenge. If not managed properly, people might get confused or even panic, thinking their money has lost value. Public misunderstanding can lead to price increases and inflation, which defeats the entire purpose of the plan. The government must therefore educate people clearly that redenomination is not devaluation. The real value of money stays exactly the same, only the numbers change. Additionally, the transition process will be costly and time-consuming. Banks, shops, and digital payment systems must update their software, price tags, and documents. This could take years, and without careful coordination, it might disrupt the economy instead of improving it. Well, given all these facts, Indonesia should move forward with redenomination, but gradually, transparently, and with strong public communication. The government needs to ensure that every citizen understands the difference between redenomination and devaluation. Educational campaigns, simulations, and also dual currency systems during the transition period could prevent confusion. Redenomination should be treated not just as an economic reform, but as a national rebranding, a way to show that Indonesia's economy is modern, efficient, and ready to compete globally. So, when you one day see prices riding with fewer zeros, don't be surprised. It doesn't mean things have suddenly become cheaper. It means Indonesia is stepping into a new era of economic confidence. If done wisely, redenomination won't just change how our money looks, it could change how the world sees our nation's economy. Because sometimes, the smallest change in number can represent the biggest step toward progress. So, thank you for listening and let me know your ideas and perspective about this news and let's share your new solution on the comments below. Thank you.